That's rude. Cut that out. Hi guys, so I did a poll on my Instagram between an everyday look and a full glam look. You guys chose everyday, so this is the look, and stay tuned for the tutorial. So step 1 is eyebrows, and I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in Ebony and Dove soap. I'm just going to take the soap and run them through my eyebrows very lightly, just to give it a bushy effect. Bushy is best. Bushy brows has always been my thing. You can go look back on my Instagram and see how my eyebrows have evolved, because trust me, they have. Okay, now I'm going to go into my Dipbrow pomade. I showed you that already. And in this step, I just like to make little hair-like strokes, just to fill in the gaps where they look a bit uneven, just to keep them natural. So my eyebrows are behaving today. If yours aren't, persevere. So now we're going to take some Elegant Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige, and then just apply that to the lids. Oh, and if you guys haven't noticed, my nails aren't the ghetto today. I'm just gonna take a damp beauty sponge and just prep the lids for eyeshadow. And because this look is gonna be my everyday look, I just want to keep it super simple, light. So for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the iconic palette from For the Queens. So the only thing is that I wish this had a mirror, but that's not really like a big con for me. It has all the neutrals, it has like pops of color if you're into that. I definitely am. So we're just gonna dive on in. I'm gonna be using this shade first. I'm gonna be running that through my crease and on the outer V of my eye. Just gonna drag it up a bit to give that snatched shape. Just make sure that all the edges are super blended and super soft, because we do want to keep this quite subtle as it is an everyday look. Just keep blending until your arms fall off, and just do that on the other eye. For me, like, I would typically like wear these kind of looks like when I go out, like for dinner or to an event. I never really wear like my more like drastic and dramatic like purple, green and blue looks out, because I do feel like it is a bit overwhelming, but then again, sometimes I just don't care and I wear them out anyway. So that's that shade done. So next step, guys, we're going to be using the Tassy B Limelight Pearl Pigment Powders in the shades Newlywed and Bollywood. It's so shiny! I'm just going to be placing this like on the inner corner to like mid halfway. And then just do that on the other eye. We can always wipe off the fallout when we're done. I wish I could bath in this. Now we're going to go into the shade of Bollywood, which is just a little bit darker. So now I'm just going to take Bollywood and I'm going to place it just right next to Newlywed. This is so shiny. And the texture feels really good as well. The particles are really fine, which I appreciate. You can basically use this all over. You can make like body shimmers, you can make it as a highlighter, you can literally do anything with it. So now that that's on, just wanted to show you guys, like, they have 6 full shades to the range. They have like purples and pinks and all these cute colors. if you guys do want to use these, I do have a discount code for Tassy Beauty. It's Cantara 10. I do make a small commission off of it, so you'll be helping me grow too. So if you guys want them, get them. So next step is moving on to the face. I'm going to be using the Pixi Skin Treats Rose Flash Balm to prep my skin. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and rub it all over my skin. I'm just applying this Rose Flash Balm just to prep my skin, just to make it a bit more moisturized so that the makeup sits perfectly. So we're going to go into foundation now. We're going to be using the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in the shade Caramel. The brush that I'm going to be using is the Switch Beauty #Buffy brush. It's a buffing foundation brush. It's a small kabuki situation. I'm just going to go to town. In this step, it's really up to you how much foundation you want to use. Personally, I like full coverage, even if it's every day. But that's because I'm extra. I'm just going to buff that into the skin. And what's really nice about this brush is that it doesn't leave any brush streaks in your foundation, which is a plus. Don't forget your neck, because you don't want to be a floating head. I'm really enjoying this foundation because, as you can see, like, it just covered my pimple that was on my forehead. So this foundation has really good coverage. It's a matte foundation, which is great, like for everyday use and for long wear. So it's perfect for the office, varsity, school, even though you shouldn't be wearing makeup to school. Foundation done. Okay, so next we're going to be going in with concealer and contour. In with the creamy beige concealer from LA Girl once again. And we're just going to be putting this on the under eyes just to push out these areas of my face. I always conceal my under eyes, my T-zone area. So this over here, a little bit on the middle of the forehead, down the bridge of the nose, and the chin area. So now I'm just going to be taking my Real Techniques beauty sponge and blend it in. For this look, I'm not going to be doing a cream contour just because I want to keep the contour a bit light and more like bronzy. I don't want it to be too hectic because it is an everyday look. And now it's time to set and forget everything. So today I'm going to be using the Mercier translucent powder. So now the way that I enjoy setting my face is with the sponge as well. Just take a damp sponge, dip it in there, and then press it into all your lines just to set that concealer so you don't get any creasing throughout the day. And I really enjoy this specific one for baking as well. I don't know why, it like just gives me such a bright look and I'm here for it. So I know that a lot of beauty bloggers use this specific powder and it really is worth the hype. I bought mine in Santon City in a store called Skin Cosmetics, and once you're in there, I feel like you're gonna get lost if you are a beauty. Then just dust off the excess. No creasing. So now we're going to be going into bronzer. I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Deep Bronzer. So now the trick with bronzer is you just want to place it on the perimeters of your face, just to bring back some warmth, because as you can see, like, you tend to look a bit washed out after concealer and after setting everything down. You just want to bring some life and color back to the skin. And I just want to hit under my chin just to hide my double chin. I'm just going to take a little bit of a smaller brush and I'm just going to run this on the sides of my nose just to give it a bit more definition. And into the front of the brow just to make it look a bit more. And that's it for bronzer. Okay, we're going to head on and do the under eyes, just to make the eyeshadow look a bit put together. We're going to go back into the iconic palette from For the Queens into the shading. I'm just going to run this on the lower lash line. Because it is a very subtle look, I don't want to have it too heavy on the bottom. I'm just going to drag it to about halfway, just to make the eye still look a bit more open. So we are almost done with the look. We just have mascara, lashes, highlighter, setting spray, lips, and then we're done. Okay, so for mascara I'm going to be using the Benefit Roller Lash. I truly feel like my mascara face is like not fun to watch. So guys, because this is an everyday look, I'm not going to be putting on lashes, but I normally do wear them, but not today, because my eyelashes are popping. Okay guys, so now it's time for some setting spray. I'm using the Makeup Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Setting Spray. And I normally just drench myself in setting spray because I can. Let's move on to highlighter, everybody's favorite part. And I'm going to be using the Tassy Beauty Limelight powders again in the shade Newlywed. And this is a loose pigment, so a little goes a long, long way. So now we're just going to put some on the bridge of the nose. And because they're extra, we're just gonna put them all here and everywhere else. Let's not forget the collarbones, just so that the product has something to stick to. I'm putting some highlight on my collarbones. One, because I can, and two, I'm trying to make up for the lack of lashes. So because this is an everyday look, I'm going to be going in with my staple nude lipstick. This is from NYX Professional Makeup. So I'm going to be using the lip liner in brown. As you can see, it's very well loved because it's so tiny. Oh no. So the reason why I enjoy like lining my lips is because I like a more fuller looking situation happening here, because my lips aren't the biggest. But that's literally the reason why I line my lips. And I just feel like my lipstick just goes on and looks a lot better and more put together if I have lip liner on. And then I'm going to be going in with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade London, my absolute favorite. I think that looks done.